I am not bald and bearded. That's why I chose this camouflage hat. I thought you guys would be like, oh my gosh, I can't see his hat. He must be bald. No, there's hair under here. But I definitely am bearded, just not the bald part. So if you guys are new here, you were searching for some content on bald and bearded and you've never seen the channel before, hey, check it out. I think there's probably some info in here that might help your beard out. If you like it, click subscribe. I would appreciate that. But when there's a topic that I am not able to experience or know about myself, I try to find people that do, that are experts in that particular field. And for this one, it was pretty clear. I thought, who better to go over this topic than my good buddy Matt from No BS Beard Reviews. He has a fantastic channel, especially for his reviews. He is great at breaking down the scents. He's great at breaking down things like razors. I don't really know what those are, but he shaves his head, so he has all videos on the different razors and shaving soaps and all that. So if you guys have not checked out his channel, go give it a look, give him a subscribe and show him some support. He was very kind to make this video for me in the middle of craziness and life and all that stuff. So Matt, thank you. I'm gonna roll right into that video, you guys, and this is all about how you trim your sideburns from bald to bearded to have a nice fade. Now, there is a lot of personal preference involved in this. Some guys just like to go boom, full beard right to that bald head. That's okay too. Matt likes to fade it and have a nice transition from the bald to the beard. I'll come back to you guys after he shows the video to wrap it up for the conclusion.
Hey guys, Matt with No BS Beard Reviews. I want to show you how I fade my bearded sideburns into my bald head. Now I have two methods to do this. I will show you each on one side and the other. And so, first method, we're gonna go up and go from short to longer. Now, when I'm trimming my sideburns, I only wanna go about that far down into my beard. I don't wanna get too far into it. So for demonstration purposes today, I am gonna use my Brio. Of course, any trimmer will work. I've got the Brio with the shortest setting here, and I'm just gonna go in and slowly, incrementally go down, down, down farther. As I get further down, I'm gonna get longer on my guard, and I'll eventually add an attachment on there. So let's go ahead and get started again. I've got this closed all the way. I've got a mirror right here I'm gonna be looking at. And I'm just hitting the top of it. And I will then bring that down one. Again, just hitting the very top. Now I continue to go down. I'm going about 2 to 3 millimeters below the last point I cut. So again, I'm all the way down without the guard. Okay, so that's as short as I'm gonna go without a guard. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back up all the way. We're gonna throw on our one guard there. So one guard is facing up. Now I've got this all the way closed. The blade is to the highest setting. And we're just gonna jump right back in where we left off. Again, tiny increments. This can be a little bit tedious. Now you see we're getting towards that point. Don't want to go past too far. So what I'm going to do now is turn this around, go to my 2 guard, and then we'll continue and wrap that up there. So I'm gonna go 2, and I'm gonna leave it fully open for this one. There you go. That is how, hopefully you guys can see that, I fade my beard into my bald head. Now, for extra credit, you can actually, if you have the new 0 gap blade, I'm gonna pop that on there. And what we'll do is we're just gonna hit the very top line. So you can hear just a little bit of hair is being cut. But that is all it takes. All right, now the second method involves taking the clipper with a guard on it and going down on the sideburn. And so kind of the opposite of what we just did, where we went incrementally up, but we went short, short, longer, longer, longer. This, we're gonna start with the longest we're gonna go. I've got the 2 guard on there. I've got the clipper all the way down, so it is the longest we can go on a 2 guard. And for this, we're gonna go in, but we're not gonna go all the way down. We're gonna kind of flick like that. And so we'll use this 2, and we're gonna incrementally get shorter. And so we're going from longer to short this time around. You see them. It's like a flicking. You're flicking and pulling away. All right. Go ahead and close that a little bit. Not all the way. Again, we're just trying to go down to about halfway down to the septum there, that part of your ear. You can see I get it real tight and fast. I'm pulling away quick. All right, so we got the true 2 on there. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the guard around. So that 1 is gonna be up. And again, I'm gonna open that 1 all the way up. Now I like to hold it like this. I know some guys will hold it like that. I like to just hold it that way. You can hear it's not cutting very much. So we're gonna go all the way open with the 1 guard, or all the way closed, I'm sorry, with the 1 guard. Oh yeah, you're cutting there. And so that's what that's gonna look like right there. It looks like a little bit of a harder line than I typically like, but I don't want to get too far into the beard. Let's see. I typically use this method where I go incrementally longer versus starting long. But the key here is don't go too far down. I mean, there's been times where I've jacked it up and I've gotten, into the beard too far, and it just looks funny. Again, with this one, we can pop on that 0 guard if you want. And you're just hitting the top. All right, guys. That is how I fade my beard into a bald head. Another key thing I should have mentioned up front, when I shave my head, I'm not trying to get a perfect line right there. There'll be days where I shave my head a little bit lower, a little bit higher. I'm not trying to have a perfectly squared off line there. I feel like, by doing that, so it's a little uneven, it's easier to fade. So there you go, guys. 2 different ways to fade your beard and sideburns into that bald head. Thanks, guys. Take care.
When I start balding, I'm gonna have that big decision to make. Do I just go bald, boom, big beard? or do I fade it and transition it like Matt showed you guys there? I don't really know. I'm not to that stage yet, but what are your guys' thoughts? If you are bald and bearded out there, or you're thinking about it, or you're close to it, do you like that fade technique? Do you like something that's a little bit more drastic and bam, you got that beard in your face? Is there something different you do? Do you guys have questions for Matt? I bet you Matt's gonna scour these comments, respond to you guys, help you out. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned something new that I personally could not bring to you guys, but this channel is about helping everyone. If you have any other topics that maybe I don't know personally, I will do my best to go find someone else. Leave those ideas down below, and I'd be happy to help you guys out in a kind of like hockey assist type of way. But thank you guys for watching today. Special thank you to Matt. Go support his channel, guys. DanCBearded, stay bearded and stay positive.